here.
Hawk aerial assault unit.
All right.
Orders,
Wow, interesting.
Still the carry.
Okay.
You know
Even
what?
with the range.
Yeah, Super Marco's solution is just, I'm going to play better. Again, here's King Kong with his Ling. Currently sitting at 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I remember just watching that game yesterday. I was stuck in the car, and when it was picked up, it was nice to see, but this is what we're going to be seeing. Ogwin really putting the pressure where he can, but of course, we'll see how it unfolds. Emblems, though, how they're looking.
Take a peek.
Trying to look if there's anything. Rupture on that Odette, Master Assassin, only for the Roger. The carry went full defensive, actually. Went with firmness and toughness.
Here we go, the rotations from purple to orange for Kyle, and then orange to purple, the opposite for King Kong. If I'm not mistaken, we watched yesterday's games, and he was struggling against purples, yet they still won.
Oh, yeah. I don't think, though, like, facing up against, like, the AP Bren, then AP Bren's rarely a team that allows an early game lead to slip. Again, rarely. Not to say it's impossible, just rarely.
Yep, the losses that they suffer are from punishes mid to late game.
Yeah.
The early game, they got that down pat, so Onic understands, I think. They're not as aggressive as they could be 2 minutes in.
Yeah, and that's why, ooh, aggressive rotation here by Kaltizi and Ogwin.
Oh, they're going right there, yeah. He's already got that level 4 available. But again, this is Gem, this is a Barrett. It's going to be difficult to really do anything this early on, so
yeah.
Stalemate for now, 10 seconds away on that turtle.
Yeah, that's one of the things about the Onic lineup. Usually you see EXP teams go into the EXP lane first, try to take down the opposing EXP laner, and then build an advantage from there. But up against a Barrett, you really can't do that, so you have to build advantages elsewhere, like this.
Okay, we get the Stampede. Oh, whoa! Okay, Super Friends wasn't sure, but better safe than sorry. Use the Flicker now. Turtle going to be for the taking here. AP Bren probably just going to go ahead and grab this one. Escalaire there for the vision. But Kaltizi will get it, and now Escalaire, oh, he's going to flicker as well. Unfortunate for him, as Ogun will get that first blood. It just seems like Onic making some minor mistakes here in the early.
A second too late on Escalera's flicker out, and a second too soon. It didn't need to happen for Super Friends. So again, back to back there. Small wins for AP Bren, leading them to get maybe a 700, 800 gold lead.
Dare I say, Escalera placing himself there actually put AP Bren in a scenario where they had to make Kaltizi use the Retribution. I think the next play for AP Bren, if ever Kaltizi took that turtle without a Retri, was to go ahead and invade into the orange buff and take a buff away from the Ling, slowing down the farm even more. But since Escalera showed himself to AP Bren and said, yo, you can just take me down, that meant that Kaltizi had to commit that retry because Escalera still had a chance to take it away from APB.
So in some weird roundabout way, Escalera died to help make sure that Ling would not be invaded, that King Kong would be able to continue farming.
For sure.
That's one way to look at it. Looking at their net worth so far, I would... Army agrees because this could be a 1K, 2K gold lead already. Well, not 2K, but 1.5 if ever that was the case. Because it is First Blood plus Turtle. Massive wins for AP Bren so far. But wait, they engage.
Oh, trying to make a play here. All fighting for that extra XP, and so now for the extra gold, and they'll back off from it again. So King Kong, really, when you're waiting for your time here on this Ling, and you know there's a little bit of that risk to it, you just kind of build up and get the lead that you can. But look at this, Kaltizi already pretty confident on that Akai. And right now, they'll keep them busy in the mid lane. King Kong going to be forced out of his orange.
Oh, wow. Is he just going to concede? Oh, it looks like he is.
Yeah.
That's Grand Theft Orange right in your face.
Kaltizi still has the Retribution, but I don't think they're going to go invade into the purple buff. So this is the pains that you're going to experience as a Ling up against this lineup in the modern game of MLBB. A buff or two will get stolen away from you, and this turtle looks free for AP Bren, although King Kong has a retry.
It's just
the retry,
painful truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen. If you're playing the Ling, but wait,
Okay,
King Kong get it.
Might try to go in, and King Kong will get it. So waits patiently. Yeah, he lost his orange, but at least he's going to get the objective for the team. But still, Onic working their way against this minor lead. AP Bren's got him.
Filed under Ling picks, 4 minutes, 44 seconds, stolen.
Yep. Kaltizi also wasn't able to use his Retribution there, so that was just King Kong with a faster hand and really surprising AP Bren. We talked about the pains of having a Ling where you're a little bit buff, well, of course, you're going to be buff dependent, but then you can set up your team for plays like that, surprisingly taking away the buffs from the opposing team. And Onic right now, they're sort of playing in a way where they're not directly fighting AP Bren. They're still respecting the capabilities of the reigning MPLPH and World Champions by just trying to steal objectives under their noses.
Which makes sense. I like the way that Ling is currently performing in the metagame now, given the changes. Wait, Gem?
He's
fine.
tanky enough, yeah.
He's okay. As I was saying, is this the most late game we've ever seen Ling? Like, he just now understands, maybe King Kong specifically, understands that he can't fight. Not until he's ready, not without the items.
Yeah. You
What do
will
we-
have to wait.
What about 2-3 items at least? But again, too, against an Akai and the utility on AP Bren, you really have to be selective in the way that you actually approach these fights. So you can already see this. AP Bren wants to take the resources here, but King Kong not even a part of this. The team is just going to provide the vision for now, but it's AP Bren will take that purple now.
But you can see that Onic expected that rotation. Sent actually 3 at 1.4 members to protect the buff of the Ling. But they will lose it. The damage on that from that CC on this Ling. Now they have to watch out for that. AP Bren in control.
Look at this, King Kong hovering around the bottom lane, trying to find a way to rotate out of that position because Flapteezy's on him, and he's getting these waves. He's cutting these waves down bottom, receiving them right before the turret. As Turtle spawns, upper corner of the map, Prince and Gem, they've been staying in this area for a while now.
They've just been farming up that Ling, and all of them have just been trying to hold, sustain, and farm themselves. Onic is playing the slow game, but let's see if something happens.
Yep, Circling Eagle going to be used again. King Kong going to get knocked off there, and Turtle again secured here for AP Bren with no contest. So, you know, for King Kong, I mean, at this point, it seems like, all right, I'm just going to try to keep up in levels at least because I'm not going to have all these buffs that I want. So the main point is keeping up in level, but at what point? Because at some point, AP Bren, what they're doing, the momentum is going to swing and they'll continue to build up, especially in terms of space on the map.
Yep. Onic PH though also getting their own space on the map. With that quick lane switch here in the mid, a bit of action.
Oh, they want to go for Gem once again. He's quite tanky still. Going to get dragged back by the Stampede. Kelra also there, but there's the lockdown. Flicker going to be used with the Daytona's welcome, and Gem will get taken down by Super Marco. AP Bren, calm and collected, disciplined, will find a kill.
Ooh, up top though, King Kong making the most of that free time he's gotten. Will take tier 1 up top. You know what they say, when the cat's out, the mouse plays.
And now AP Bren are at a turret disadvantage. Both side lane turrets already taken down here by Onic PH. As we look at the items, you see Super Marco still in the lead over that Roger. 1,000 is the difference. But look at the difference in farm between the Ling and the Akai. AP Bren have been winning the objectives, but again, King Kong has just been farming all throughout the map at around 400 to 500 gold lead. Already has a Berserker's Fury and Endless Battle.
He's looking to build a Trinity, and I'm guessing that's when he's going to say go time.
Yeah.
So, what is that? Post-Lord take? Or maybe even go for a sneaky Lord steal. That might be possible for King Kong.
Yeah, Lord Steel, counter punish. But a part of me, based on what we saw from Onic yesterday, they're harkening back to their roots when the old version of Onic PH with Alakari Season 8, the old idea of what we used to call the banana split, open up the map. Force your opponents out of playing together around the center and make them play the map.
I'll do you one better, folks. Put on your tinfoil hats. What if you combine Banana Split with Omega Timers? This time, it's Onic time because you're playing Kelra coming in!
They're going to go in. Purify going to be used, but it's not going to be enough as Few will go down to the mid lane. And now fighting under the turret. Oh, going to turn around as well, but he can't escape the pounce. Kelra gets a double. And now Onic sets their sights on what's available here. Lord is up, but Few will come back quickly with the passive.
Oh, Gem, good coverage there, and Flapteezy saw the EXP laner and asked out loud, can I lick it? He went ahead and ate that CC up and blocked the entry of AP Bren from being able to help in the mid lane. This Lord, though, who gets it?
Wow.
Kyle.
Kyle will get it. Again, very decisive on, this is our window, let's grab the objective.
Sharp retribution set in by the young Kyle Saison. But all the while, again, King Kong steps on the clutch, says, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go back to farming because so far, it served them well. Any other team that plays this way with this kind of lineup would have already folded the AP Bren 10 minutes in, but no, look at this. They're picking a fight.
Okay.
They're doing fine.
That's what they kind of have. I mean, what we saw earlier might have to be what Onic just looks for now.
Yep.
And continue to let King Kong push around the map. They're finally going to get that tier 1 in the mid lane down. And it's up to them again to find any kind of these wins across the map they can. They have to deal with the Lord right now, though, on the top side. They're going to lose that tier 2, so they might just get prepped and ready to defend on this side.
Onic PH, they're holding the center of the map really well, knowing that this is their gateway for holding on to a good lead or a good control, but now it's a pinch by AP Bren.
Tough again. They're going to lose that tier 1 mid lane. King Kong had to go back to base after getting whittled down by Flap, and now the mid lane tier 2 will fall as well. AP Bren, it's just on a macro level, exactly what they want.
Something tells me Escalera just waiting for his flicker to go off cooldown. That's what allowed for that clapback, that sudden clapback in mid from Onic.
Yeah.
So now, what, about a second away, there you go. Escalera, Jomi gets his flicker back. The Season 9 Rookie of the Season, formerly TNC, now the rover for Onic, might be able to make another play, might be able to call for it again. We haven't really seen, mind you, Super Friends do anything. Not much in game number 1.
Yeah, we haven't seen a big swan song just yet. Genius Wand and Necklace of Durance was the items that he decided to go for to reduce the healing provided. And given on the side of AP Bren, meanwhile, the Genius Wand to lower their magic defense.
Oh. Escalera, not going to find that. Certainly able to find 4 members, though. Already forcing out the Primal Wrath. There's the response, though, and now another realm going to be popped as well. Escapes with the Guiding Wind, and King Kong will continue to put pressure on these side lanes.
King Kong, really, his presence all around the map. Already climbing up to 1,100 gold lead. At one point, that was just 500 to 700 between him and Kyle TZ. But literally, this lane has just been non-stop farming all throughout the map.
And he's on his way to a Sad Sword.
Yeah.
Oh my god, imagine the damage on possibly popped Nether Realms, a low carry. But that's neither here nor there just yet. AP Bren still in control, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, 6K almost, AP Bren. And you're looking at the farm. It's interesting. It's amazing how Keller has actually kept it this close.
Yeah. He's also been able to get his own farm elsewhere in different locations in the map. AP Bren now, the question will be what happens when Onic gets to catch up with those items? Onic PH, your lineup, they can fight once they have the items. AP Bren, one of their biggest problems is they don't really have a lot of ranged poke. They want to fight close, but Onic's lineup also wants to fight close.
We're going to give this a go once again. Conceal going to be used. Escalera looking for the combination, the Earth Shatter, but he's going to pop the Primal Wrath again. They have to force it here, it looks like. Kyle TZ going to take the brunt of the damage. It will be a reset on the Lord, though. So right now, Onic being very controlling on how they want to approach the dance.
Yeah.
But AP Bren will respect it.
A lot of big oats still available for both teams. AP Bren goes for the commit. Gonna sit right there.
Yep, and now Gem has to use that Daytona's Welcome. Gonna go in with the flicker as well into the wall. Flap TZ popping the Vengeance and now unleashing. Gem will not be able to get away that time. And now AP Bren with a numbers advantage will start up the Lord. Escalera here, the vision, but that's it. I don't think Onic can do anything more.
Sadly, like a busker in an empty mall, Super Friends had no one to sing to with that swan song.
That's how like, did that happen to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, sure. AP Bren, though, they are singing a song, and Onic is dashing to their tune.
King Kong, he's going to go ahead and poise on through. Has to Tempest of Blades as well to get away. And, you know, this might be the question. You look at the lineup, you look at this Ling, and it's like, all right, let him cook, but until how long?
Yeah.
When do we eat? When do we eat?
When?
How long are you going to let it slow roast, man?
Yeah. We're talking about a pot roast here.
1,400 gold difference between the two roamers. Escalera is at the deficit. Ogwen already has the Blood Wings with a photo, Flask of the Oasis, and the Enchanted Talisman. So yeah, we're going to be seeing the... Right now it's still somewhat sustained, but I wouldn't be surprised if the fourth item for Ogwen's going to be damaged if he can get up to that point to build it.
Oh, wow. AP Bren watched yesterday's matches very closely. They understand how to make King Kong not do his thing.
Yeah.
There's the charge in. You can see that too. Flap TZ being drawn back by Kelra. They're happy with the top inhibitor turret for now. We'll see if AP Bren can get more.
Yeah, AP Bren, it's like they're reminding the world, this is what it's like to play Assassins in the current metagame if you're handling it right. And they're handling it very well.
Conceal, going to be used. Escalera looking for any type of entry point himself and won't be able to find it again. As Onic will lose that mid turret, and now AP Bren might possibly look for more on the bottom side unless they decide to take the discipline approach, and they'll back off. Onic struggling to really find something here to start a fight.
A very, very expensive defense coming in from Onic. Forced even Escalera to use the Primal Wrath. So now, you have to wonder, what else is left in the tank? What's Onic waiting for? Because we're approaching the 16-minute mark.
That might be it. Flapt's going to pop the Vengeance to the backside. Again, a huge circling eagle. Going to go in, and Gem will fall. And now AP Bren unleashing Tempest Blaze is not going to be enough. King Kong will not be able to escape view. And they get cleaned up. It's only Kaura, but AP Bren will take game 1.
The defending champions